Did you know that after the age of 60, your body quietly starts losing up to 3% of its muscle strength every single year, even if you stay active? Think about that for a second. That means by the time you hit 80, you could lose almost half of your leg strength, half of the power that once carried you upstairs, helped you dance, or kept you steady on your feet. And here's the part most people don't realize: this loss doesn't happen overnight. It creeps in slowly. One day you notice it's a bit harder to get out of your chair, or you're taking the railing every time you climb the stairs. You tell yourself, it's just age. But is it really? Now picture this. There's a 92-year-old man who still walks to the market every morning. He doesn't use a walker, doesn't need help, and never misses his step. Then there's someone else, just 68, who struggles to stand after sitting for a while. What makes the difference? Luck? Genes? Not exactly. The secret isn't hidden in fancy gym workouts or expensive supplements. It's not even about how much you move. It's about what you feed your body every single day, or what you might not be feeding it. Because here's the truth: for seniors like you, strong legs mean freedom. They mean walking to the garden without fear. Playing with your grandkids. Climbing those few steps without gripping the rail. But weak legs? They can slowly steal that freedom away. And sadly, falls are now the #1 cause of injury-related deaths for people over 65. That's not meant to scare you, it's meant to wake you up to just how powerful prevention really is. The good news is, it's never too late. Your muscles are always listening, always ready to rebuild, no matter your age. And it all starts with something simple, something backed by real science, something you can find in almost every kitchen. In this video, you'll discover that one food that helps keep your legs powerful, your balance steady, and your confidence strong, even into your 90s. You'll also learn how to make your muscles respond better to every bite you eat, and how to turn an ordinary meal into a daily tool for strength and independence. So before we dive in, I want you to take a moment and say it out loud, or drop it in the comments. I'm ready for stronger legs. And if you're new here, welcome to Senior Health Wisdom, where small, simple habits turn into lifelong strength. Because getting older isn't about slowing down, it's about getting smarter about how you stay strong. Now, let's begin. Let's start with something most people never notice until it's already taken hold: the slow, quiet loss of muscle. Picture this: Mr. Johnson is 72. Every morning, he still puts on his walking shoes and takes that familiar stroll around the block. He waves to neighbors, stops to smell the roses, and tells himself he's doing everything right. But lately, something feels off. The steps seem steeper, his knees wobble when he climbs, and rising from his favorite chair takes just a bit more effort than it used to. He shrugs it off. Just getting older, he says. But here's the truth: age isn't the only reason he's feeling weaker. What's happening inside his body is something scientists call sarcopenia, a gradual, natural loss of muscle mass that starts as early as your 50s and speeds up after 60. And it's silent. You won't feel it all at once. It starts subtly: the groceries feel heavier, your stride shortens, and your balance feels slightly off. According to the National Institute on Aging, adults over 60 lose about 1 pound of muscle every 2 years, and that's only if you're eating fairly well. With a poor diet, the loss happens much faster. Now think about what that means. 1 pound might not sound like much, but muscle is what keeps you stable, helps you lift yourself up, and protects your bones from injury when you fall. Here's where it gets deeper: when you lose muscle, you don't just lose strength, you lose energy. Muscles are like your body's engine. They burn calories, keep your blood sugar stable, and support your heart. When the engine weakens, everything else slows down. You start to feel tired more often, your posture changes, and even your confidence takes a hit. The saddest part? Most people believe this is just part of aging. They tell themselves nothing can be done. But that's not true. Science now tells us that muscle fibers can still regrow and strengthen, even in your 90s. The only requirement is that you feed them what they need. Muscle isn't just built in the gym, it's built in the kitchen. Every bite of food you eat sends a message to your muscles, either to rebuild or to shrink. So, if your diet doesn't include the right nutrients, your body simply can't hold on to its strength, no matter how much walking you do. Think of your legs like a car engine. You wouldn't expect your car to run on empty or with the wrong fuel, right? It's the same with your body. The right kind of food, simple, natural, and easy to digest, acts like premium fuel for your muscles. It gives them what they need to stay active and strong. And here's something that surprises many people: you don't need expensive powders or fancy supplements to stay strong. The solution is much simpler, and it's probably sitting in your kitchen right now. Because while exercise keeps your muscles moving, nutrition keeps them alive. Without it, you're fighting a losing battle. So, what's this simple, powerful food that can help you build and keep strong legs, no matter your age? Let's talk about it. Most seniors overlook this simple, complete food. Yet it's one of nature's most underrated protectors against muscle loss and weakness. While fancy supplements and protein shakes flood the market, the answer often sits quietly in your fridge, small, round, and packed with life itself. It's eggs. Ordinary, humble eggs. But don't underestimate them. They're one of nature's purest sources of leucine, the amino acid that literally tells your muscles to grow and repair. Leucine acts like a switch. Without it, your body can't properly rebuild tissue after daily wear and tear. And here's the startling truth: research from the Journal of Nutrition and Gerontology found that older adults who included at least one egg in their daily diet preserved up to 40% more leg strength compared to those who skipped protein at breakfast. That's not just a statistic, it's independence preserved, stairs climbed with confidence, and fewer falls in the years ahead. Each egg carries roughly 6 to 7 grams of high-quality protein that your body can absorb better than most other sources. It also delivers vitamin D, a nutrient nearly 70% of seniors are deficient in, vital for bone density and muscle function. And then there's the yolk, so often misunderstood. Many people still toss it away, fearing cholesterol. But science has moved forward. Decades of studies now show that for most people, dietary cholesterol has little to no effect on blood cholesterol levels. In fact, the fats in egg yolks help regulate hormones, improve cell repair, and support the absorption of fat-soluble vitamins like A, D, and E. Think of an egg as a natural multivitamin, containing selenium for immunity, choline for nerve communication, and antioxidants like lutein and zeaxanthin that protect your vision as you age. It's one of the few foods where nearly every part nourishes you. Now, imagine starting your morning with a poached or boiled egg, paired with some spinach or a slice of whole grain toast. Within weeks, you'd notice steadier energy, less fatigue after walks, and even faster recovery after small household chores. Because muscles, once nourished correctly, respond quickly, no matter your age. The secret isn't to overload your plate with protein powder or processed bars. It's to give your body simple, bioavailable nutrition. And the egg does exactly that. Affordable, accessible, and easy to prepare, it's a small daily habit that pays back in strength and vitality. But here's the part most people overlook: your body can only use these nutrients effectively if it's hydrated and balanced with the right minerals. Without enough fluids or electrolytes, even the best foods won't deliver their full benefit. So before we move on, remember this: the real magic happens when protein meets proper hydration. Because the next secret to staying strong after 60 isn't in the kitchen, it's in the water you drink and the minerals that flow through your bloodstream. And that's where we're headed next. Here's something few people realize: most older adults aren't drinking enough water. Not because they don't want to, but because the body's thirst signal weakens with age. By the time they feel thirsty, dehydration has already set in. Mr. Johnson, from our earlier story, starts feeling lightheaded during his afternoon walk. He thinks it's just the heat, but it's not, it's dehydration quietly sapping his strength. According to recent data from the National Council on Aging, nearly half of adults over 65 live in a state of chronic, mild dehydration. It doesn't always cause obvious symptoms, but it slowly drains energy, stiffens muscles, and increases fall risk. In fact, researchers have found that dehydration alone can cut muscle performance by up to 15%, enough to turn a steady stride into a shaky step. Here's the science behind it. Water is what carries oxygen and nutrients to your muscles. When you don't drink enough, blood volume decreases. That means less oxygen delivery, slower nutrient transport, and more strain on the heart. The muscles, especially those in your legs, start receiving less support, leading to fatigue, cramps, and a loss of coordination. And there's another problem: without proper hydration, the body struggles to remove waste products from muscle tissue. Lactic acid builds up faster, making recovery after simple activities like climbing stairs or gardening feel harder than it should. It's not just weakness, it's a signal that your cells are literally gasping for fluid. The biggest misconception: waiting until you're thirsty. Thirst is a late-stage alarm, not an early warning. By the time that dry mouth sensation hits, your muscles are already paying the price. And if you drink a large glass all at once, it doesn't fix the problem. The body absorbs fluids best when you sip small amounts steadily throughout the day. So, what's the fix? Start simple. Keep a glass or bottle nearby at all times, and drink even when you're not thirsty. Add a few slices of lemon or cucumber to make it refreshing and add natural electrolytes. A tiny pinch of sea salt in your water helps retain hydration longer, especially on warm days. Herbal teas like chamomile, mint, or ginger count too, and they soothe digestion while replenishing fluids. Hydration isn't about drinking gallons, it's about consistency. Think of it like keeping oil in an engine. Without it, the parts grind and wear down. But with enough fluid, everything moves smoothly, your joints glide, your muscles contract efficiently, and your energy levels stay steady. So before you reach for another coffee or skip that water glass, remember this: your muscles depend on hydration as much as they do on protein. Neglecting one undoes the benefit of the other. Now, while water fuels your muscles, there's another secret ingredient that determines how effectively they move: minerals. The tiny electric messengers that keep every contraction in sync. And when they fall out of balance, even the simplest step can feel like a struggle. Let's uncover them next. Have you ever been jolted awake in the middle of the night by a leg cramp so sharp it felt like your muscle turned to stone? That sudden pain that makes you jump out of bed isn't random, it's your body crying out for minerals. You see, muscles don't just rely on protein. They depend on the delicate balance of magnesium and potassium to contract and relax properly. Without enough of them, your muscles misfire. That's when cramps, weakness, and shaky legs sneak in. Here's something shocking: studies reveal that nearly 68% of older adults are low in magnesium. It's not because they're eating poorly, but because aging bodies don't absorb it as efficiently. And it doesn't stop there. Potassium deficiency is also widespread, especially in those taking certain medications for blood pressure or heart health. Both minerals are essential for keeping your nerves firing correctly and your muscles relaxed. Think of magnesium and potassium as the electricity of your muscles. They keep every contraction smooth, every step stable. When they're low, your muscles tighten up, nerves misfire, and your legs feel like they're made of lead. Some people even mistake this mineral loss for fatigue or aging, when in truth, it's a preventable imbalance. One big misconception is that eating a banana now and then is enough to fix it. Bananas are great, but they only scratch the surface. You'd need several a day to meet your needs. And here's another hidden trap: coffee, while comforting, can actually flush magnesium out of your body faster. The solution? Bring variety into your diet. Add avocados to your breakfast toast, toss spinach or kale into your omelets, and snack on a handful of pumpkin seeds or almonds in the afternoon. These foods naturally restore the minerals your muscles crave. Even a small bowl of yogurt at night can help relax your muscles before sleep. Magnesium also plays a calming role. It helps lower stress, improves sleep quality, and keeps your heartbeat steady. So when you nourish your body with these nutrients, you're not just preventing cramps, you're restoring your entire system's rhythm. But here's the thing, even if you eat the right foods, you may not be getting all their benefits. And that's because of one often overlooked factor, your gut's ability to absorb nutrients. Many older adults say, "I'm eating healthy, but I still feel weak." The problem isn't always what's on the plate, it's what happens after the first bite. As we age, stomach acid levels drop by nearly 40%. That means proteins, vitamins, and minerals don't break down as efficiently. So even if you're eating eggs, greens, and nuts, your body might be missing out on their nutrients. Your gut health is like the soil that feeds your body. If the soil is dry or depleted, it doesn't matter how good the seed is, it won't grow. The same applies here. Poor digestion or an imbalanced gut microbiome means your nutrients are slipping right through you, unused. To fix that, start rebuilding your gut with probiotic-rich foods. Try kefir or plain yogurt with live cultures, or add a spoonful of fermented vegetables like sauerkraut or kimchi to your meals. These foods help repopulate the good bacteria that improve digestion and nutrient absorption. And here's something else that helps: chew your food slowly. Digestion starts in the mouth, not the stomach. The more you chew, the better your body can extract nutrients. Once your gut is healthy, you'll notice something remarkable: more energy, stronger legs, better balance, and a clearer mind. Because when your body absorbs properly, every system starts working in harmony again. Now that you understand how all these pieces fit together, food, hydration, minerals, and gut health, it's time to look at the bigger picture, what this really means for your independence, confidence, and the kind of life you can still enjoy at any age. Yes, aging changes your body, but it doesn't have to take away your power. You are still in control of how strong you stay, how steady you walk, and how confident you feel in your own body. Time moves forward for everyone, but the way you move through it, that's entirely up to you. Think about it, strength isn't reserved for the young. It's built by habits, by small daily choices that keep your muscles alive and your spirit strong. You can't turn back the clock, but you can slow down the muscle loss that comes with age. Every step you take, every healthy bite, every sip of water adds up to something extraordinary: resilience. And here's the truth: you don't need to overhaul your life to start feeling the difference. You just need to start today. Eat one egg for breakfast. Drink an extra glass of water before lunch. Add a handful of spinach or almonds to your meals. Move your legs a little more, even a few minutes of gentle walking, lifting your heels, or standing from a chair can wake your muscles back up. These small actions might not seem like much today, but they are the quiet protectors of your independence. Because strong legs aren't just about walking. They're about freedom, the freedom to go where you want, to live on your own terms, to stay active and confident through every chapter of your life. You're never too old to build that strength, and it's never too late to begin. To recap, focus on 4 things: daily protein, proper hydration, vital minerals, and a healthy gut. These simple, doable habits are your ticket to staying strong, steady, and independent, no matter your age. So, which of these steps will you start today? Or what's one leg-strengthening food that's made a real difference for you? I'd love to hear from you. Share your thoughts or your favorite tip in the comments below. And if this video inspired you, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to Senior Health Wisdom for more weekly videos that help you age stronger and live longer. Thank you for watching. Stay strong, stay wise, and remember, your age doesn't define your strength. Your habits do. I'll see you in the next one.